out some motherfucking ear points. RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out my guys and goddesses. You know, high vibrational human beings. You know what the fuck it is for real, man. So I just talked to your Latino guy, right? And it's crazy how communication is everything, y'all, right? We need to communicate more. People in general, regardless of genetic makeup, but especially us as organic people, right? And, you know, all of these ways and really what we living in, what's been designed against us and stuff like that, right? Really how wicked it is and whatnot, right? We must speak to each other and have a general respect for each other, in which that other people don't have for us. It's wild because y'all know how I'm gonna say it straight up, like y'all know how like I can read energy and I can read certain stuff in people that sometimes people can't realize and stuff, right? So I'm saying this to say we was on the bus and I don't know what it was that offended him, but he like coughed. He did like the cough thing or whatever. But I know I'm different with us because I know we're going through pain, right? Like in general. So it's like I took that as initiative to like talk to him, you know? And that's what I found out, you know, that as I was speaking to him, I found out, you know what I'm saying? I've been alienated from mine for 5 years, and mine's just ending up now. I'm about to see my son, but his is over 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit is insane. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I started crying when I was talking to you. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be real. And he was saying like that's why he said that he knows my pain. He said last time he seen his child, like this child was 3. You know what I'm saying? This child was 3. My Lord, 5 years. You feel me? Shit is crazy as hell, y'all. But it's almost over though. There ain't gonna be no type of system that's snatching kids away and getting away with that shit and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all of that shit, y'all. But I'm glad I took initiative to speak to him though. You feel me, y'all? I'm glad I did. Because I know I helped him out by just speaking to him about that. You know what I mean? Like, we talking about all of it. About like when we see people with their kids and how we gotta act like, you know what I'm saying, normal and shit. You know what I mean? We was talking about all of that shit. Like people don't be knowing how lucky they are to have their kids. Like, I be seeing people, you know, and like irritation is a regular thing, you know, but it hit different when you're alienated from your child wrongly, and it's like you just want to hear your kid's voice. You know what I'm saying? Even just have a reassurance that your child is alive, and you can't have none of that. But then you see somebody getting irritated with their child for any reason. It just hit completely different. It hit completely different, y'all. You know? Like I call myself a lot of times when people be getting mad at their kids around me, like holding my composure. Like a lot of times, y'all. I'll be holding my composure. You know? Because it's insane. It's insane. And but this is the crazy thing though. This is the crazy thing. He said I want to say he had a daughter, but it might have been a son. But I don't know why I was feeling like it was a daughter. But I was speaking to him, and he said that it's a lot of people that look like me, where he's from. And I asked him where he was from. I thought he was from El Salvador, but he's from Honduras. He's from Honduras, and we was talking about Honduras. But instantly when he told me, y'all already know, I shut up. I'm like shit. Like, I'm in love with a Honduran woman. You hear what I'm saying? What are the odds? Like, I'm in love with a female that's Honduran. Lord Spicy Bean. My Lord Scorpy. You know what I'm saying? And I told him how like his mom. I told him, how his mom should be aware of like the situation and shit. And I told him like my mom, and it's just so crazy the similarities. You know what I mean? Of the situation, and then just our age difference. It's just crazy. But he was talking about all of it and shit, and I told him how the woman I'm in love with, her mom, when she calls me Campo, she didn't she didn't rock with me at first because she thought I was lazy until she seen how I worked this shit, and then she seen my work ethic and shit, and then she had a whole different respect for me. You know what I'm saying? But I get that my whole entire life though, y'all. When it be all the time, people be thinking I'm lazy until like they see me on any job at work and they see how I move and they're like, oh yeah, nah, I'm far from. I'm the total opposite. But y'all know stereotypes. People just put labels on people. You know what I'm saying? When they don't know them, it's like a form of boredness for real, for real. So people just do that. Sometimes it's not even like spiteful or like in way to cause and inflict pain or something. You know what I mean? People just be in their head just thinking, But yeah, though, it's just crazy though. I told him, I was like, man, I'm in love with this girl that's Honduran. Like that shit is crazy as hell. And I've been in love with her for the longest time. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Julian. I hope you have a good day too. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy, but I don't know if y'all remember. I've been doing viewpoints for a while. I don't know if y'all remember. I spoke before of another Latino guy that I spoke to, and the irony, like he was separated from his child for 20 years, and it's like the same. It's like the same blankness. It's a certain blankness that I can't really explain. I don't know really to put a word on it, but I just know it when I see it. Maybe I'm able to recognize it because of what I'm going through, you know what I'm saying? With my situation, or already went through, where I'm at right now. But like the craziest thing though in these situations is like these women that do this, right? The level of how they try to inflict pain, like carelessly, with no remorse. They'll like try to make more pain, like. The fact that like this woman knows I haven't seen my child in so long, and she said even in court that she knows that baby is my baby. But I took my DNA test the day before Thanksgiving, and she still hasn't gone in there and took the DNA test yet. Like all she got to do is take the swab. It's like fuck is you waiting on, right? But that shows you the type of conniving energy that I'm dealing with. Like out of all the pain that you cause. And even court ordered mandatory to take a DNA test before going forward with everything. You're still trying to like prolong and you know what I'm saying, the control whatever you can to try to control my emotions and shit. Like that's an evil ass person, y'all. That's the person you got to stay the fuck away from, like for real. That's a dangerous ass person, But his situation was even more sad though. His situation, his wife died. That shit was crazy. His wife died, and yeah, that shit just hurt my heart. Yeah, that shit, it hurt my peace goddesses. Gotta respect the mothers of all life. You know what I'm saying? But it hurt my heart though, y'all. It hurt my heart. I couldn't believe it. It was more to your story, but I know he didn't want to talk about it, and I just left it alone. I'm like, damn, like your wife died, so why didn't your kid just go with you or whatever? I don't know. Like, but I can tell it's pain. Definitely a real story, and the reason why I'm saying all this is because. Remember, I started off when he first seen me. There was something in me that he felt offended where he did the cough thing. He was offended, you know, or something was the not. I'm not gonna say offended. Something was on his mind, the irritation to do that cough thing. But I can tell that he needed to be loved on, you know, just to see somebody to notice him, and it ain't nothing more respectful of a good feeling than another organic being noticing you as an organic being, you know. So that that made me. I'm not gonna lie. I know my mouth is chapped and everything. I'm gonna just waking up to. I'm about to get right and shit. Might get some. I got an interview to go to. You feel me? Like it's just like I went to sleep around like past like 12:20 or something like that. And then it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm waking up at like 7:20. I'm like, I'm going to sleep late, waking up, or I usually wake up like 4. It's like, I'll just be so tired now. It's like, I don't got time for nothing, y'all. But I'm still getting stuff done. It's weird. But back to my story, what I'm saying though. What was I saying? Yeah, I could tell he needed to have that conversation, and I'm glad that I'm glad that it was me and it wasn't like another person that's not me that is able to be able to feel stuff. I told y'all I got a different lens with everything. You know what I'm saying? Reading people, reading situations, you know, discernment all together. You know, so but I told him though. I feel like that was even a sign though. Like he was from Honduras, y'all. He kept saying he was like yeah, a lot of people from Honduras that he's like there's a lot of black people in Honduras and stuff. People that look like me. He said if they see me out there, he's like they're gonna think that I'm from there. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was telling me. He's like they'll think you from there. People that look like you're out there, and some of them come out here, and I was like that's what's up. That's what's up. You know. But I told him I was like, man, I'm in love with this woman from that's Honduran. Like, oh my God, like she has no idea. She has no idea, y'all. But I know I've reached a certain level of maturity to allow a woman that I feel so strongly about to see me when I'm not looking all like myself. You know what I'm saying? That's a level of maturity because, like the younger me, I'd have been like, I don't give a fuck because I still got hella clothes and hella fresh. I'm just not wearing that stuff and everything because my situation, what I'm dealing with. It's a time I'm not being dirty, but I'm OCD, but I'm not trying to impress no one or even myself as far as trying to be flat as hell. You know what I'm saying? Looking like I normally look OG'd up. You know what I'm saying? And shit. Like I'm not needing that right now. But that's a level of maturity for me because I know that people are really gonna see me for me, right? It's like that's why I say like my subscribers and stuff. I got the realest subscribers because it's like I'm not faking or trying to act like nothing. You know what I'm saying? That alone is offensive because you're authentic. You know, you're fine whether you're validated or not. You know, that's the balance. That when you're right there, that's a dangerous place to be. You know, because it's detrimental for anybody else that's not there. You feel me? They're gonna feel shaky around your vibration, your frequency. You know, before they even did you wrong, like literally, you're already gonna be thrown off. Like, but yeah, like I said though, I got this. I'm about to stay on y'all for a little bit, or I might smoke with y'all. I don't know what. I got work later on, and I ain't even checked the time yet. I gotta check the time this interview is. So I'm gonna check the time after I get this coffee. I gotta go straight. It's like I just feel like I don't have like when you like a lot of people say that they don't have no help, but they have help. You know what I'm saying? People don't know what it's like really to not have help. Like Like I don't give a fuck what the fuck it is. If it's something for $1 and you don't have $1 on you, you gotta ask somebody for $1 to get that. Like literally. Like I swear to God, everything is on me. It's like it's like if it's good, it's good. I don't give a fuck what it is. If I don't have it, then I don't have it. Or I gotta ask somebody for it, or I gotta take it. But I'm not on any of that. I'm just working and just, saving my bread and shit like that. Like give me another whip. Like I'm focusing up. I don't even know how I landed this other job. Well, I mean I do, like I be looking like I heard one of the guys say, you gotta look outside of yourself to get a better kind of like understanding of what's going on and stuff. And I really had to think about it, of what he meant by that and whatnot. And I actually did that. I mean, I do that in general, but I did it in a way how he was saying it here, right? And I see why people don't like me and stuff, you know what I mean? Like I see. Because I looked at myself like as if like I'm not me. Like, and if I was to see somebody like me, and I'm seeing like all the qualities and stuff. I'm like, dang, that person is well spoken. They're the real issues not only bother their heart that certain stuff has gone on or we felt that low, but then this person wants to fix it. This person is passionate about it. This person is going through like the worst state of what the system can give them. Besides prison and jail, like they're not locked up for years, but they're out. The worst thing besides prison, jail, locked up for years is like homelessness. It is. Because a lot of the things that come with it and stuff, people don't even know. So they're just judging you from a standpoint of what, like, you're not having money if you look dirty, whether they think you have a job or not. Very ignorant, because a lot of homeless people actually have jobs. It's just like it's a lot of stuff, but like a lot of the mental anguish that you face, that how it builds up inside, people have no idea. Like how it's almost like you get like ostracized, and then even if it isn't a smear campaign on your name, it starts to be off of the awareness of the same people seeing you. And, it might be consciously, it might be subconsciously. But, seeing how you're going about your situation, even if it's just like a thought or two, and it don't always gotta be negative, but I'm just saying, like, it's a lot more shit that comes with it. The weather is crazy, but it's like one of the biggest attacks I feel out of all of it that comes with it is the labels and like how people want to keep you there. What I mean by that is like, I don't care if it's a Dollar Tree job, and of course it's not gonna be everybody, right? And you don't focus on the negative, you focus on the positive. I'm just saying this just to say, like, when people put labels on you and you don't fit that label, it's like another level of negativity that comes your way that you got to be strong to get around when you don't fit labels of what people think of you. You know what I mean? Like I've been around the same people that see me struggle, see me homeless, maybe asking for money, needing help, and then they see me pull up in a BMW, clean as shit, in the same gas station, fresh as shit, hopping out, confidence on 1,000. You know what I'm saying? And they're acting like they about to spontaneously combust. You know what I'm saying? And this the reason why is because it's like when people put labels on you and they view you real quick without knowing you, and you show up however so, and you don't fit that shit, or something that they see that goes completely against it, it's almost like a brain crusher, and it's like, because it's like they got to see you. They can have cognitive dissonance, but they got to see you in the moment of whatever that is, and then it's like it crushes whatever the label that they put on you alone. and that's a hard pill to swallow. You know, it means that they gotta look at themselves, that they judge you. You know, and a lot of people don't like to do stuff like that, looking at themselves for anything, even if not that. So, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the main reasons why it's a lot of stuff going on in the world, because it's like in that way people aren't growing from their wounds. You know, they're not growing, they're not evolving. You know. So you could evolve. You could get out of a financial rut and not be evolving. You know, you could be rich as anything and losing money and then be evolving, and vice versa. Like, the opposite of both of them things I said with each other also. Like, it can happen however. But
Monument Drive
there's
Transit
a lot of
Center,
Latino women
Phase C.
that's been like I've been meeting lately, but I swear to God, like I don't shoot. I've been meeting some goddesses too, like some neuromelanated goddesses. Man, what I met this goddess from Nigeria. Man, I was like, man, I thought I found the one. You know, but y'all know with us and the damage that's been done to us,
Centerville,
it's
Park
gonna
and
be
Ride.
crazy with us, y'all. One of my Latina goddesses be out here. I don't know where she at. I haven't seen her in a while.
Doors open.
I appreciate it. Damn, she's weird, dog. I ain't gonna front. Yo, I really feel like I'm about to meet my wife soon, yo. I'm gonna be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like all of this is happening for like the betterment of my growth and shit. I'm very proud of myself. Everything that I've been doing, how I've been staying focused. Oh, but like I was looking into myself, one of the main things that I noticed when I looked outside of myself, at myself, I said, damn. I said, everything that nigga's on, everything that nigga is on, he's doing completely by himself. You get what I'm saying? It's like, basically what I'm saying is a lot of the people that say that they doing stuff by themselves, like a lot of your most independent people that you look up to, they not doing everything by themselves. No, like I'm doing everything by my fucking self, y'all. Down to a T, like every fucking thing, you know, every fucking thing, and like that's like a superpower to me because it's like I'm not doing that to like be like spiteful to people and push out help either. That's what makes it crazy. Like it ain't for that reason. It ain't for that reason. It's because I really, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just seems like like I said, y'all. I said to myself, and I used to always say, the moment somebody cheats on me, the world will be changed forever. You get what I'm saying? And that's exactly what happened. You get what I'm saying? The moment I realized that this woman did what she did to me, she was cheating on me and being a hoe our whole relationship, on and off, doing the same shit from when I very first met her, Jumpstart. But as far as like when I actually came into like reality of like just facing it all, like all right, this is enough, you know. But even before that, the chances that I gave her, I wouldn't have gave nobody else, yo. Like and people that know me, they know that. They know like it would have been they know it would have been like they know it would have been one disrespect, not respecting me, and I'm gone, you know? Anybody knows me, they know that. And this was I'm saying this when I didn't have respect for myself. So that tells you a lot. Because remember, I didn't have self-love, but I still wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? If the mother of my child would have been real with me and wouldn't have been gaslighting me and being fake from the start because she knew how she was, like if she wouldn't have been put on the mask from the start, she'd know that she wouldn't even have had a chance with me. That's why she did what she did. You know? It was deeper than her just having those problems. Like she knew she couldn't have been real with me with that shit. You know what I'm saying? She knew she couldn't have been real with me with that shit. That's why even after it even came out, the real reason why she started gaslighting and stuff and all of that. That's why all of that shit was like that. You serious? She was like, what the fuck? If I tell this man this shit, if I admit that that's me sucking that dick in that video with that baby in my stomach, 8 months pregnant, saying I'm watching 50 Shades of Grey, getting aroused because it's a sex movie while he's on speakerphone. Hell no, I'm not admitting that shit, you know? And I saw other videos of her too, like threesomes and all of that shit, like shit with like with the baby seat in the video, like neck shit, y'all, like diabolical shit, like real shit. I'm telling y'all, no lie. That's what I'm saying. Like it's so much shit. I'm not even gonna really go into it, but it's so much wild shit, you know, that you just really realize, like, damn, a woman that's not sexually disciplined, and any woman that's not sexually disciplined, most likely has a sex addiction. But still, a woman could not be sexually disciplined, and that don't mean she got a sex addiction, because she could not be going crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of women though, they are, if they're not sexually disciplined, they probably going crazy with it. I'm gonna be real. So nah, the shit is crazy, y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all for a little bit until I get probably might smoke my L with y'all, maybe. But I gotta get on my way, get to this interview. Even like this, like anybody else, they probably been like, you know, can you give me a ride? Can you? I don't got none of that shit. Down to the T. All right. See what I'm saying? It's like I just took my first piss of the rising and shit. It's like you talking to y'all, I've been up already. But it'd be like just shit like even that. Like, cause of my situation, like it's not shit that I'm embarrassed about, because it's just gonna be so much shit from so much angles I talk about when I'm out of this shit. Y'all like shit that'll seem funny, even like shit that you wouldn't even think about. You know, I'm sure it's you know, I'm glad that I started. But even with me fasting and stuff, like I don't. One of the main things that bothers you when you be going through the situation is how you be backed up. Like you can't like use the bathroom when you need to use the bathroom. You know, like when you have a house and shit like that, like you'll just literally be able to just like use the restroom when you want to. You know what I'm saying? Do this. A lot of that be different. It don't be. You be having like hold your shit. You know. It's wild, you know, and that can create hemorrhoids also. Like if you got a shit and you hold your shit, that shit, nice. Yeah, it's like so much stuff. But mhm. I'm the strongest person I know though, yeah. Like for real. And I'm grateful I'm still alive. I know that everything that like came my way, like I'm not supposed to be here right now. So that's one of the reasons why I got get on here. Also, I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but I get on here to flex my living that I'm alive. Not from the people individually, but the demons that's controlling them. Because I know I irritate those demons. My light. But that's the main reason why those people won't be around me ever again. You know, I repeat it as much as I need to whenever so. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna teach my son to be the same way. Like somebody disrespects you to a certain standpoint, but I'm gonna make sure like I zone in on a woman. Like if a woman does any disrespect to your kid, runs with your kid or anything, that's life. You don't play with that. That's the most worst thing. How you doing today?
Good morning.
Hold up real quick, y'all.
What are you doing?
I'm in hell, but I'm alive though. Let's figure out the candy. Hello? That's my one God, man. My one me.
Yeah. What's up?
What a deep reflection. It's great we get some more coffee. How you doing today? Like I said, his situation, y'all, like this shit is 20 years. That shit don't make no damn sense. Like when I last seen, it's like I last seen mine. Shit is crazy, y'all. Like this shit is crazy as hell. Like start heading there in a little bit. It's so real. I look, you gotta go straight there and shit. And then after I go straight there, I come back and get ready for work and shit. I just feel like I don't got time for nothing, y'all. This shit it don't make no damn sense. I'm like, what the fuck? That's how it feels. Like no matter what I get done, it's like I don't have enough time. Like that's really how it feels. No matter what I do, it's like I don't have enough time. You know what I mean? That says a lot about time. For real. You tapped in, you know that says a lot about time in itself. You hear what I'm saying? I put enough information out here and been showing you so much abnormal stuff. Everybody know what I'm on, cause I'm not trying to hide nothing. I'm not trying to hide nothing. And my stance is too righteous. You feel me? My stance is righteous as shit. You get what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Like I said, sometimes you gotta look into yourself. And when you look into yourself to see why people treat you how they do and stuff. And like I know why people treat me how they do. Cause I never, it's like I did it, but I never did it how I recently did it. And when I recently did it how I did it, I really see why people are like jealous of me and all of that. I see where all of that shit comes from. Cause I know the qualities that I have is like barely people don't have those qualities no more. You know, just by the times that we're living in. And then people aren't, yeah, people just aren't on that, you know? Most people that feel powerful or anything like that, they need people behind them, you know what I mean? Most people aren't strong enough to stand in their light by themselves no matter what and shit like that. Like, people aren't like made like how I am no more, you know? So it's different with me. And I know that, you know what I mean? I definitely know that. But it's just crazy, y'all. It's just crazy. But I'm proud of myself, though. You know what I'm saying? I big up myself. But I'm happy that all this has happened to me though, because it's like it lets me know what the one thing that it lets me know, y'all, is as soon as I find like a woman that's like I'm about to start a family with and shit, like it's gonna make it that much easier for her and me to branch off. You know what I'm saying? Like that much easier. Like as soon as I find like my queen, we gonna be on some branching off type shit. It's gonna be so easy to do it, cause it's gonna be like, what do I got to, you know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing to I don't got nothing to wait on for not, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be like, let's go. Like you ready to rock? Let's rock. You know? You wanna lead another country? Let's lead. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy, because, you know, I pray off of the abandonment of me and me coming from the black woman. I pray that everybody feels my pain. I want everybody to feel it. I hope, I mean, I know it's gonna happen, but I hope it even speeds up. I want everybody to feel my pain. You know, y'all might think it's bitter, y'all might think it's spiteful. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about it, for real, but I want everybody to feel it, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't be dealing with anything I'm dealing with. I wouldn't have the mental health issues I have. All of the problems they're not even real problems. I just have it because of what I'm living in, and everybody living off of me as far as the division of people of my same genetic makeup. You get what I'm saying? It's all fucking bullshit. And then the rest of it is enforced and psychological damage, in which our level of capitulating in. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all fucking abuse, yo. You feel me? So it's like I'm abandoned because of my level of awareness, and because of people connecting intellect to financial, it makes it that much easier to ostracize me. You feel me? So like an average person, other masses, regardless of their genetic makeup. You feel me? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like that's really what it is. So it's like at the end of the day, it's like I gotta just remind myself of really what I'm living in, around the people around me that don't know what's going on, or they know what's going on and they trying to play stupid because they're in fear and they don't know what else to do. You get what I'm saying? But I fight this shit every day around these motherfuckers. That's why it's like I tell y'all, like it's not even just the heal from what's been done to me, but me explaining that just now to y'all, like on that type of time, that's why it's like I really don't even want to be around people no more, you know? Like I just wanted, like, I hate that like I gotta be in these places with these people that's trying to stay so connected to this system and shit, because I feel like they're just like infringing their ways on me even more so by me being in the same places as them and me feeling like their antsiness and energy and shit. I don't even want to feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, y'all, like I don't even want to feel that shit. So for real, it's almost like what do you call it then? It's like I'm working really to just get a car and just get away. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like if I had a car right now, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be like in a parking lot somewhere smoking in my car. I'd be somewhere like away from people, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like I wouldn't even feel the energy of everyone rushing and the last of this monetary system that's up. And I got to go to work myself, but I'm just saying, like, it's a certain energy of like being a metro and rushing, and you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't even be wanting to feel all that shit off the rising, you know. But just due to my situation, the people that leaves me around and shit, it's like I gotta feel that shit. I'm dealing with enough mental health issues as it is, off of my level of awareness. You know what I mean? And shock and shit. I don't need no more. You know? I don't need no more of that shit. You know what I mean? My mom's not even all the way right. You know what I mean? The family I was born into is gone. You know what I mean? Paris type shit. You feel me? So it's like I might not ever, like, look, y'all just have no idea the damage that's been done. I have no idea, man. But to be honest with y'all though, I know this shit's gonna turn up even more this year. I hope even more so that this year is like the last year. Like, I hope that the radiation picks up so much and the complications get so bad that motherfuckers just start signing out, yo. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I want it all to speed up. Cause at this point, my level of awareness, every other day, these infringed ways, me living it being on me, it's like torture. To my level of awareness of me knowing what's going on and what it's gonna look like, even just the next 2 years going forward, you know? It's like a shock to my system of my level of awareness, basically what I'm trying to tell y'all. You know, and I gotta keep my sanity amongst people that's trying to I gotta keep my sanity amongst like my own peers that's trying to ignore all the signs that they're coming out day by day about how we really should be living and then how we are living. You know what I'm saying? It really is like a mental health attack, you know? But I feel like that what I'm saying though, this extent, like this is what's going on with the whole world. For real, this is what's going on with the whole world. It's like you gotta ask yourself stuff like this. To what extent of you, I know we look at it like you're doing what you gotta do and all that, but to what extent of you doing what you gotta do you look at it as if like, you shouldn't be doing this, or this isn't of value of you, however so it's being told? At what degree would you see that for that? I'm on my phone, man. How are you doing today? You know, that's why like knowledge is everything. I know sometimes these oh, this works, okay. Yeah, I was about to tell her sometimes the elevators be messing up and shit, especially now. But yeah, y'all. It's crazy, you know what I mean? It's crazy. And I'm saying this from the energy that's like out here now. It's almost like it's trying to make it like a New York City kind of, you know? Like a up top. It's like that. Like everyone's like in a rush, everyone is. But how much of y'all are tired of it though? You know what I'm saying? Shout out the people that's speaking on it, because the people that's speaking on this stuff, right? Y'all making it's like y'all on my side even more so. Like, for anyone that wouldn't watch this video, or people that don't watch this video, and it's like they're trying to attack me by not watching my video and validate what I'm saying. All of y'all got it's a lot of y'all that got YouTube channels that got thousands of followers and people are still seeing it. You get what I'm saying? So basically what I'm saying, the information that I'm giving out, them trying to attack me by not listening to it, millions of other people on the planet are doing so. So shout out to y'all. All y'all that got YouTube channels that's way more than me, keep making them videos. You get what I'm saying? Don't, because it's like they're trying to ostracize truth. You feel me? And they're trying to, and their main attack towards me on the internet, and my shit is building, but not like how a lot of people are, right? The main attack with me is like, it's like, don't listen to him and what he's saying is bullshit because he's homeless and he's struggling. Like it was somebody yesterday that was saying like, oh, he doesn't have a job again. Whole time I went to work yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but this lets you know like the energy that you're dealing with. It's like people are trying to use the damage of the system, and if you're in that situation, as to make you feel inadequate or make you not speak on something that you're speaking about that's true. You know what I'm saying? Whether you have money or not, that doesn't state whether what you're saying is the truth or not. You know what I'm saying? But these are like the demons that we're dealing with as all this truth is coming out and this shit is shutting down. You know? So this is what I mean, like you gotta protect your energy. Like it's really fucked up out here right now. Like they're really trying to attack truth speakers. But like I said, it's always spiritual first. So it's like once you see the attack and you know what the attack is, you don't personalize it. You don't let it affect you in that manner. Because you know it's just about trying to stop truth at the end of the day. That's what it's about, you know. And I'm never gonna stop speaking about it. I don't care how crazy I look. Because like I said, the more y'all try to ignore my videos while I'm making the videos, the more it's gonna pick up. I know that y'all a lot more mentally insane than me because I've been doing this for a long period of time and y'all still been trying to not validate me as if like that's gonna make me feel inadequate or stop the changes on the planet that's taking place. And you see what's taking place right now. Every day it's like a movie, right? I told y'all, you know what I'm saying? You cannot validate me, but guess what? I see the forest past the trees. I come from the black woman. I come from the mother of all life. You know what I'm saying? This system is the fall of Babylon. This system is being destroyed from the inside out. I ain't gonna lie, when the grid crash, I'm gonna go around telling people I told you so. I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna lie, it's just gonna be funny as shit. I'm gonna be like, what, you thought that system was gonna stay? Be like, what, you thought this was real? No bullshit. And I can't wait to be on that type of time, y'all. Like pointing it out to people like that, because y'all remember when 2020 started? A lot of this in 2020, it was like that was the first attack that was on us. People that know what's going on was to like try to ostracize us and block us out, to have us feel like what's happening isn't really happening, you know? And then it's like when people saw that shit didn't work, they got more scared, you know what I'm saying? And they got more of a level of having cognitive dissonance and started acting more weird and shit, you know? It just shows you that people would do anything to try to block out the truth off of what they've known life to be. You get what I'm saying? Don't matter how much is shown to them. A lot of people, y'all. And that's a very, very dangerous place to be. That's a very, very dangerous place to be, y'all. Like, all jokes aside, that's a very, very dangerous place to be. Like, I'm telling y'all, no lies right now. Very dangerous place to be. You want to be able to see truth and be able to spot it and grow from it and see stuff for how it is. Not have truth being shown to you and then you ignoring it to the point of till you can't no more. So that's what everybody's doing right now. Where did my That's another thing. When you be on a situation, you don't be knowing where shit be. You just be going through everything. I don't even know where that black and white. I might have left it in the junk, but oh well. Let me just smoke this blunt and just get on my way. Take everything as it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck regardless. But I get the jump, don't get the jump. I'm gonna go there if I'm a little bit late. I'm gonna call him, I'm gonna let him know. There's other stuff that I need to do before I was to go in an interview, but I'm not in a state to do that shit. I know the universe is behind me. I don't got a choice. The way I even went on interviews and got jobs and shit, y'all wouldn't even have the heart to do that shit. If y'all was with my situation, what I'm dealing with, certain stuff that you didn't have in place and having to like stay around and y'all wouldn't even have the strength for that shit. I know a majority of y'all wouldn't. You know what I mean? I know y'all wouldn't. You know? So basically, me looking at myself from the outside in, I seen what like a lot of people I cut off, and why people cough when they see me and shit, because my strength scares them. My strength intimidates people. You know what I'm saying? My nonchalantness and like my like way, like I don't give a fuck however it go. I'm not gonna be reactive. It's not gonna create a problem for me. I'm just gonna take it on the chin. I'm still gonna make it to your next day. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of energy, it pisses people off. And the only people it pisses off is people that have demons in them and shit. You feel me? That's why it's like I realized that helped me realize what I'm living in so much. I'm like, what the fuck? What time is it? You get what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, y'all, so it's bad. It's like, I want y'all to know though, whether I don't go live on here or I go live on here, whether y'all validate me, don't validate me, y'all still gonna hear my voice. You know? For real, I feel like the universe is gonna put me so much in the spotlight, people are damn near gonna have heart attacks. Because the way my energy is, man, I can imagine if I was to blow up with my music, right? And blow up and everybody know my name, and then me be in this area, and it would piss people off so fucking bad. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, if I get rich, I blow up my music, I'm wearing a GoPro and I'm coming back in this area. For a fact. Like as soon as like you know what I'm saying? Because I already know. Because there's so much people that try to, it's like I'm fighting demons every day, y'all. I mean, in general, people are fighting demons every day, but there's people that's really fighting demons every day, you know? Because of their stance, because of their energy that they have, you know? But it's like stuff like this, I know the universe is with me. Like, say, like, after I get on this and I start going on the train, I know when I hop that train or I ask somebody for help, whether somebody helps me or I have to hop it, either or I'm gonna get on that motherfucking train, I know that. You know what I'm saying? For that interview, I know that. And then if I'm a little bit late, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call him, let him know. I don't even need to tell him I'm on the train or anything. It's like I'm gonna be a bit late, traffic, whatever I gotta say to get over there and make it sweet. The loops that I gotta jump through, y'all have no fucking idea. That's why it be seeming like it's shocking, because it's like impossible, me completely by myself, that I'm doing certain things. That's why people be so fucking angry, you know? But that speaks about the system that I'm in, you know what I'm saying? That's all that does, you know? It speaks values. It just speaks values, man. I'm never gonna stop speaking truth just because it's not validated by someone that's purposely trying to make me feel inadequate, or just can't see it because of their low vibration. Either or. I'm not a part of that crowd no more, you know? I know it's a lot of y'all that want the old me back and shit like that, but what do you mean? Like, to let y'all try to walk over me and take advantage of me, you know what I'm saying, while talking shit behind my back, acting like this in front of my face, and then getting away from me and acting like a complete separate person? Come on now, y'all. The energy is fake as shit. You know? This is the year of all the struggles that people laugh and seeing people in. The flip side. This is the year of that, for a fact, y'all. For a fact. This is definitely the year of that. If I was to tell y'all how diabolical shit, there's certain shit that I'm going through that gets success that I wouldn't even say on here. Like, that's how bad it is. You get what I'm saying? But it's not by choice. It's the system I'm living in. And I got no choice. What, I'm gonna cry about it? You feel me? What that gonna do? You feel me? Like, I'm a prisoner of war. It's funny how Yo said that in Venezuela or whatever, because Trump trying to play both sides, but even Latino people, we're prisoners of war. Black people, we're prisoners of war. I be saying that all the time. Slavery never stopped, you know? It never stopped, y'all. It just got strategic and it got psychological, more psychological while still being physical. It never stopped. I know when they was thinking about this shit, they was like, if we can just get them to think that they're supposed to be doing this. That's the damn. If we can just get them to think that they're supposed to be doing this, they're just gonna do this, and this is gonna be that. You get what I'm saying? Like if we can just get them to believe it, you know? And they got us to believe it. You feel me? Not only did they get us to believe it, they got us to believe it from a standpoint that when they see one of us that can't play in the system as well, you get what I'm saying? That they're in the wrong. They own brother and sister. You feel me? That's how psychologically damaged we are. You know, like we'll see our brother and sister and think that they're doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not able to survive in the system as well as the next person and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? All of that type of shit. You know? That's a level of abuse that's like insane. Yeah, yo. I'm just focusing up, about to go on this interview and shit. Hey Rob, how's it going, man? Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year's. And prayers and thoughts your way. So this year gonna be better than the last. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, it's yeah. Just tired. Tired, man. I'm tired of fighting. Tired of having to be strong. Tired. I'm more tired of what I'm living in than even all this going on with my son, because I know if what I'm living in, if this wasn't set up how it was, I wouldn't even be separated from my son. I could literally go right now to the spot, go get my son right now. And whatever come with that shit, whoever in that bitch, you feel me, go about that bitch how I want to, and that shit won't be able to be used against me. But if I go and do that, however so, you know what I'm saying, and get my son, it's like I'm gonna be in the wrong. You feel me? I'm gonna be in the wrong. You know? Y'all don't know what that feels like, and then from a standpoint of me knowing like really how this shit trickles down, y'all have like no idea, you know. It's people in the area though that know how smart I really am though, and regardless, they know I have a lot of strength, they know I have a lot of patience, and they know there's a lot of resistance on my life. They know it's a lot of damage that's been done to me, but they know like it's like I'm like an Energizer bunny. You get what I'm saying? But I just wish more people would respect people that strong instead of hating on them and being jealous and envious of them. That's one of the biggest problems in this world also, you know? And that's regardless of genetic makeup. It's like people people like weak people to take advantage of them. Not even just in relationships and shit, but like intimately, but any relationships and stuff. Like people like weak people, y'all, because it's a lot of unhealed people in this world, and whether directly, like they know they're conscious of it, or subconsciously of it, and they think that how they are is right. They search out and seek these other people that's more healed than them to try to destroy them. You know, however that would be destroying them, manipulating them, bringing deception, confusion, chaos in their life that they didn't have before they came in their life. You know what I'm saying? It's known people that be talking about certain stuff, and like the other day I was at my job, and I'm at my job, and one of the guys, he was like he said something like to get to his, and these are people that's not dealing in my situation, so really hear what I'm saying right now, right? Because like some years ago and shit, it wasn't like this type of shit, but this is like this could be an average conversation for anybody right now. Somebody working 2 jobs, guy in his 20s, right? Doing everything he needs to be doing, right? All of that, just to make it to his next job, whatever. He had to sleep in his car one night, and then that was something big for him, and it was really hard for him. Everything he faced, he was talking about it, and I'm thinking in my mind like. I'm like listening to him like everything is normal and shit. But in my mind I'm like, yo. You have no idea. You slept in your car one night. In your car. One night. That was a lot for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know how much people would like it would be like it would change their life for them to have a car. You know what I'm saying? Just to be able to sleep in it, how that would be luxury for some people. You know what I'm saying? That's walking outside in the middle of the night and shit, and have nowhere to go, and they're seeing all of these buildings that almost seems like nobody is working in, but they're there while they're freezing, and they're trying to. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. And I'm not the first person that spoke about this shit. A lot of people over the years of time spoke about this shit, the abuse and shit. Don't nobody go through don't nobody go through what, I don't give a fuck what anybody say, don't nobody go through more than what homeless people go through. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm lying, it wouldn't be such an attack on homeless people. Why would you look down on in a way of psychologically, spitefully attacking someone that you know that's in the worst situation of the system that we're in? What does that say about you, you know? For real. But why would this be the same for majority people, the masses wise, collective majority wise? Like why would this be like this, right? You know? When people get homeless, and then whether they're so-called normal, and then they're different because of everything they face going through it, and they have so-called mental health issues, then they get made fun of, they get talked about, they get ostracized. You know what I'm saying? We go through all of these things. We get harassed. We get like starvation. You know what I mean? Like just so much shit that like, you know what I'm saying? I know it's going to be something around it though. I know it is for a fact. The fact. And the reason how I know and nobody could tell me any different is because I'm not trying to say that there's not good people with money and stuff like that. But everything I say is from a collective standpoint, right? You know, how I'm saying, how I know everything that I'm saying is the truth for a fact. And I said it's like the difference between believing and knowing. How what I know true is a fact. Because I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what I was even gonna say. This shit is just so painful even talking about it. And this shit is, it's gonna come to me. This shit is so painful even talking about it. For real, y'all. You know. But nobody goes through what homeless people go through, yo. Nobody goes through what homeless people go through. And the fact that homeless people get treated the worst, but they're going through what more than what anybody is going through, that says a lot, you know, in itself. It says a lot. And then y'all, and then people act like they're sorry. You know, people be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry." It's like, how sorry really are you if you're just how sorry are you in the system of you seeing this is the worst of it that someone's facing? If you're capitulating and you're not doing enough in yourself to bring awareness, attention for this to even be brought about, to even start to be talked about, for it to be stopped, you know, or anything like that. Like, you're a part of the problem. You feel me? They got you thinking just because you're surviving in it and this is what you got to do, and you're seeing these people in this state, like you're not part of the problem by capitulating and not trying to bring nothing towards us to stop this. But you know this isn't right. You get what I'm saying? You're a part of the problem. You know what I mean? You're a part of the problem. Y'all think that by my awareness and me knowing this, that like I'm working now, right? I'm working, right? Y'all think that just because like I get a car and I get a spot and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Did I even so-called heal fully? You think that I wouldn't speak on this type of shit? Come on now. You think that it would just be done for me and I wouldn't speak on this no more? That's what I'm saying. All y'all people that look down on anyone that's homeless and struggling and shit and all of that, y'all have no idea the punishment that's coming y'all way because of what this is built on. And even more so, looking down on someone that's the child of a black woman. You know what I'm saying? And her damage that's been done to her for even allowing this to happen on her planet, not knowing who she is. Y'all have no fucking idea. You hear what I'm saying? Y'all have no fucking idea. I'm telling y'all. Y'all have no idea. Keep thinking it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? Keep thinking it's a joke. You know? That's why I'm not even going, when people make comments and shit, y'all notice, like, I don't go back and forth with people and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We're so past that. You know, I'm just going to let the time speak for itself. That's going to be my answer to you, you know? Because we know what's being done on the planet. And everything is being exposed in a way where we know who's really in the wrong. And then, like, who's trying to cause harm, disruption. And then people that's going right with the natural order as we're getting closer to that day by day. You feel me? My mom don't even know, like, recognize herself. You know what I'm saying?